It's the final video of Business 630 Corporate Finance for this spring session, 2022. And just a couple of wrap-up items for our video. Today's date is Friday, March, what is today's date? Friday, March 25th, 2022. As we conclude our studies this weekend, I have posted all the grades for case number 4. All those grades are posted. You can now see your cumulative average heading into the electrics case, the final 20% of your course grade for this spring session. Again, the casework is due Sunday evening at midnight. I can receive some of the work as late as Monday, but again, I'll be posting the grades for this course on Wednesday, March 30th. Make sure you complete your course evaluation. As you can see, the links are in your Blackboard in the information area right here. There's the link to our evaluation. Please, I'd be really appreciated if you complete that. And then I will post your final grades this next week as soon as I review the electrics case. The electrics case, I will provide you a spreadsheet review of your work. I will also produce or provide a PDF review of the spreadsheets for this work. I cannot provide the actual spreadsheet work because again, this material is in some respects is passed on from class to class in a little bit different format and different values, but still the format's the same. But I will give you a complete spreadsheet, my spreadsheet analysis of the case in a PDF format in case you would like to review that. If any of you have any questions as follow-up to that, please feel free to ask me. I want to also show you one of the assignments. Now, the case 4 work was excellent by everybody. It really was. But this was what I considered probably the best work of our course, of our class, excuse me. Not so much in the content or in the way it was presented, but just in the individuality and how the student showed the analysis in a PowerPoint format. I thought this was very creative and very good, and thus warranted 100% effort. But again, everybody did very well. I think where the only weak point in some of our work is either you kind of stayed to the template that I gave you and didn't show much individuality in your work, or you didn't give as much detail to your interpretations of the ratios that I wanted, and thus you were marked a few points off. But overall, great work by all. And I just wanted to walk through this presentation of the Walt Disney Company. Again, it followed the template that I established it, but notice the individuality, the logo on every page, the color makeup, the large font. Some of the font was very difficult to read for some people. I let that go primarily, but this is presented in a format that the reader can accurately see the information and interpret it and understand it. So again, short and concise, but to the point, and a very nice presentation worth 100%. But again, everybody did very well. I think in the future, and you'll get used to this as you move on in your business career, is to always, yes, have the correct data, have the correct interpretation, but also add your own personality to your work, your own individuality. And that makes the work a little bit more appreciated by the people who are viewing it. And it stands out more because the reader or the person reading looking at the presentation can see your individuality in it. So just remember that for the future. So as we finish up our studies this weekend, you should all, I know a lot of you were at the review, some of you were at the review session Thursday evening. And I've looked over some final drafts, and all of you should be probably in the process of beginning to write your paper and worked out on all the details. And as I told one student, if it gets down to this point in time, Friday and Saturday, you don't spend any more time trying to get the fine details of your analysis of your spreadsheet. You probably did a good enough job. Write the paper, go with what you have, and go from that. I think that's important. I don't want you to spend right till Sunday evening working on the details of sensitivity analysis when that might take away from your efforts with the paper. The paper is a main source of your grade in this case. That's why we have all this review with the spreadsheets. A lot of you were given the answers or how to go about getting them. That is secondary to the actual how you interpret and how you put together this paper. So with that being said, I want you to all understand that your time with me is not over. I want you to consider you as part of my financial network. If you need any help or guidance or recommendations or interpretations or advice or whatever, please feel free to call on me. You have my email address. Please feel free to ask me any questions going out into the future. And I will see a lot of you, all of you probably, at your graduation, whenever that may be. So be sure to look me up at graduation and give me a shout out. I want to wish you all the best luck, best success, safety, good health in the future. You all deserve it. You've done a great job in this class and what is not an easy class. So I commend all of your efforts. Have a great end of the last couple of days of our course, and we'll see you all down the road. This is Professor Hasse signing off. Business 630 Corporate Finance. One last time, adios.